Hi there.
So how you two?
Thank you.
Okay. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Ella, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about my labor and delivery story. If y'all do hear a little noise or bags rumbling, it's because my son has awoken, and this is my second time filming this video. So let's get right into the video. So first, we're gonna talk about the day and the process of my induction. Um, okay, so let's get into the induction day. I had to be there at 6 in the morning, and hi.
Hi there.
So how you two?
Thank you.
Okay, so today, I had to be at the hospital at 6 in the morning. Then you're supposed to call 2 hours ahead of time, and get down. You had to call 2 hours ahead of time, 2 hours ahead. So I stayed up all night giving him my last cuddles because I knew that I was gonna be gone for the next 2-3 days. Let's see. They gave me the rundowns. When I say they gave me the runarounds, I mean I called at 4 in the morning. They told me to call back at 6. I told them I had to be there at 6, and she said, no, you're just supposed to call so we can prepare your room. Okay, so, again, I called at 4. They told me to call back at 6, even though I had to be there at 6 because they had to prepare my room. So, when I called at 6, they told me that my room still wasn't ready to call back at, I believe, 7 or 8 or something like that. So then I called back, and they told me they gave my room away to somebody who came in, was 7 centimeters dilated, and I was like, okay. She was like, we'll just give you a call when your room's ready. So they called me around 3:30, and they was like, can you be here by 4? I was like, yes, I can. I was already ready, and so I had to sneak out the house because he was gonna cry that he seen me leaving with bags. And so we got there. They did the paperwork and everything. I didn't start feeling my contractions probably until like 3-4 hours later. I kind of felt my contractions, but at the same time, I try to prepare myself mentally and physically because when I had okay, I am back again. Sorry, my son kept pulling the phone, so he had to step out. So I didn't start feeling the contractions until about 4 or 5 hours after being induced. The lady came in and asked me, she was like, what is your pain tolerance? Like, what would you rate these contractions? And I told her I rated about a 4 out of 5 because, I mean, I felt them, but at the same time, I didn't feel them because it's terrible. And with her, I didn't honestly feel too much of anything. And I was in labor for 15 hours. Okay, so I had the night shift, and they was competing against first shift because they was like, they wanted to see if they can make me go in labor before first shift yet. Let's see. Before the second shift, like the night shift ended, they I was telling her I was having pain in my left leg, and when I tell you, she was like, "Oh, just press the epidural button." I'm pressing and I'm pressing, and my legs feel like rubber ducks. So, um, so I'm thinking, the epidural is about to wear off, and my worst case scenario was the epidural was gonna wear off in the process of me in labor, and I was like, no, this can't be happening. The epidural is not working. It's pain sitting in one spot. Pain sitting in one spot of my leg, and I'm telling them, I'm like, something's going on. So she checked me. She was like, "Oh no, you're still 6-7 centimeters, you know." So 15 minutes went past. The first shift they had switched shifts. The first shift that came in, and the lady I was telling her, I was telling my fiance, I can't deal with this pain no more. I started busting out in tears because it was like getting stabbed in my leg in one spot. So I was telling him, I was like, I can't do it. He was like, then tell the nurse. So I'm pressing the button. I'm like, I'm in pain. She came in. She checked me. Mind you, it's only been 15 minutes. Probably not even 15 minutes. She checked me. She was like, oh, yeah, you're 10. It's time to push. So she's getting everybody, calling my doctor, telling them, okay, yeah, she's 10. It's time to push. Let's get everything prepared. So in the process of getting everything prepared, that I was telling them, I was like, when am I going to be able to push? I need to push. And they was like, oh, just give us about 15 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, you know. And I'm like, okay. So I'm still pressing this epidural button. She was like, press it as many times as you want to. So I'm pressing it like back to back. And I'm telling my fiance, he's sitting there dancing in my face, playing the Push It song, recording me. So I'm trying not to be on camera, all in tears and in pain. So I'm trying to look away. I'm like, please leave me alone, please. And I'm gonna try to see if I can insert that clip. It's not the video of him dancing, but it was him recording me while I was in labor. I'm gonna try to find it. I'm thinking, you know, my doctor is probably just taking care of another lady in labor. She's at another hospital. No, she was at home asleep. So 10 minutes went past. I'm like, I have to push. Like right now. Like I need to push. As soon as I said that, my doctor came in. She started putting on her gear. She was like, you can push if you need to. So I started, they was sitting there guiding me. I started pushing, and I did 3 sets of pushes and 1 practice push, I believe. And she was telling me, she was like, you're doing great, you know, keep pushing. And soon I was pushing because I was pushing really hard because I was thinking I was going to push out a 10, 11 pound baby because I got an ultrasound. The reason why I got induced is because when I got my ultrasound at 35 weeks, the lady told me that my daughter was 8 pounds and 11 ounces. And I was like, oh my God, that's bigger than my son was when he came out at 41 weeks. So I'm like, I got to push this big old baby out today, like right now. So I'm pushing as hard as I can, and come to find out, after I pushed her, it only took about 20-30 minutes of me pushing. They weighed her. She weighed 7 pounds and 11 ounces. So the lady was all the way off, whether it was because my daughter was balled up or something wasn't adding up, because I was humongous. And told them when I was gonna push, because I had got to the point where I was getting frustrated, I was in pain. I was telling them, no, I'm pushing today. And as soon as I did, it was like the best. That last push, when I tell y'all, I felt like my soul jumped out of my body.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm not even joking. It felt like it jumped out of my body because, mind you, I felt that pain only in my left thigh. So, at last push, as soon as they pulled her out, everything went away. My body was calm. And, I was relieved. My next video will be revealing my daughter's name. And y'all will eventually get to see her when I do the face reveal. Just stay tuned for that. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Sorry if it's a little all over the place, because this is my second time recording this video because somehow it got deleted. and my son has thrown off my mind. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you have any video suggestions. Don't forget to hit the bell to get more notifications every time I upload. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.